welcome back to Auto Animals. So we're going to do some polishing on the headlights on the Abarth Grande Punto. However, I did start this project earlier today and the mic didn't record any audio. So what you're about to see now is a sped up montage of what I did in stage one, which was buffing it with this kit from Adam, which is turtlewax headlight lens repair and renew. So did that bit and it didn't really improve the look of it at all, but now going to go on to the sanding phase. But first, montage. Okay, so now you're caught up. So the instructions say I'm supposed to wash the headlight with tap water first. I think that's what it said. Because we're going to do the sanding bit now. Sanding tip. Use tap water to wet the headlight and sanding pad. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to wet the headlight. Make it wet. Okay, that's wet. Sanding pad. Here is our sanding pad. Grit 1, grit 2 apparently. This is wet the sanding pad. Okay, well that's now moist. Okay. Use finger pressure on green pad number 1 and rub side to side over dull and damaged areas for about 30 seconds. Keeping 30 seconds, keeping pad and surface wet with water. Flip over to side 2 and rub in the opposite direction only on damaged areas. And then wipe with a cloth. And it says to keep them wet. So it's a bit of a dry day, so we'll do our best. Alright, it said number 1 first, so let's see if this works. You can feel the smooth bits of the headlight versus the rough bits, definitely. Like there, it's hardly making any, but there you can really feel it. So keeping it wet. And then side 2. I'm not expecting miracles out of this, and I'm probably not doing it perfectly. But it'll be interesting to see how it compares to how it used to look. Alright, let's see how that looks. I am not expecting miracles on this. Yeah, it's not a lot better. If anything, I've scratched it more. Don't know. It's hard to say. Is it better than it was? No, not really. What does it say on here? Oh, right, so it did say rub side to side and then rub in the opposite direction on the other. Oh, fucking hell. I'll give it one more go. Because it is quite bad. It's mostly sort of this little bit in the corner here and then this whole line up here. So it said side to side. using only finger pressure. Trying to be very careful not to touch the paintwork with the sand. Okay, and then moisten and flip to side 2 and do it in the opposite direction, which is then this way, because I was going side to side. I think the first time I did it I was doing circular motions, which is not what it wanted. Can't harden this corner to get it at an opposite angle, but okay, right. Let's try that. I don't know, it's a bit cloudier, but it doesn't seem, the marks aren't quite as obvious, they're more sort of spread out. So it says once you've done that, apply the cream again. So we'll give that another go. I think I'm only going to do the one headlight because the other one's really not that bad. This one just had some obvious marks on it. Obvious marks are obvious. Okay. So maybe this will just polish it up then. Maybe it won't look so bad after this, he says optimistically. Just rub it in for 30 seconds, allegedly. I'm probably going to do this twice. I probably should have masked it up actually. I just realised I'm trying to wipe the excess off the body as I go. It needs a proper wash anyway. Worst comes to worst, I'll buy a new headlight. Rather not, but let's buff that out. I'm not expecting miracles. So Adam did this on his Discovery and said it sort of worked. It's, I'll tell you what, that feels better, actually. I reckon one more sand, actually, because that did make a difference after polishing it. I'm trying to get some of the more obvious bits out that I can see now. Oh, I think that's moving it. That is, you know. I can actually see it coming off. Keep it wet, keep it wet. A long way these ones now. I suspect this car's not had an awful lot of love in its life. Gonna try and change that. Right. So it's all cloudy again, but we're going to polish it now for the last time. Can't tell if it's worse now. Let's get some more of this goop. We are running out, but I think it was particularly bad, so I think that's okay to use it all on the one headlight. Crap. This is why I should have masked it. I've got masking tape sitting next to me. Why I'm not using it, I don't know. Forgot. I know I'm using a flannel to do this. I have bought some applicator pads, but they're not here yet. So a flannel will do. The other thing is, I don't know how abrasive this stuff is. I don't know how much damage it's doing rather than good. Tell you what, that is looking a lot better. It's not perfect, but oh, that's so much smoother than what it was. Sorry for me caressing my headlight, but that's before that felt rough as hell. You can still see some of the rubbishness, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was. I mean, we'll see how it looks in the morning, but yeah, I would say that's a pretty good job for a first attempt. I'll save the kit and we can have another crack at it another time. But yes, thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, so I did add some more stuff to it afterwards. I forgot to mention. Quick amendment then. So I'll put some ceramic coating on it. It says leave it for a few minutes. This is how it's looking now. And I actually did the other one as well, and that's actually come up really well. So I'm going to stick some before footage in now of this one, so you to compare to how it looks now, and some before footage of this one to compare to how that looks now. It's better. It's not great, but it's better. So there we go. Now you can comment, like, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.